You guys have train sets? I used to have Thomas the... Can I say that? You know who I'm talking about. I have a whole train set. When I was young, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like... Okay, yeah, I'm pretty spoiled, I think. In a ironic fashion. Where did I learn it? I think I probably learned it from my grandma. My mom was kind of like the person to just give me anything I asked for. When I was a kid, you know, like, oh, I want this, I want that, right? She couldn't say no. So I was pretty spoiled. But my grandma was the one who... I mean, at the same time, my grandma never really stopped my mom. But my grandma for, like, herself would be, like, kind of like how I am. So if you guys remember, I would, like, you know, buy, like, the very smallest or very cheapest thing on food, for example, right? So my grandma would do that for herself. But, like, when it comes to me or, like, family, she doesn't mind. But I don't know what happened, but, like, one day I kind of had, like, an epiphany and realized that money exists as a concept, right? And that we don't have unlimited amounts of it. So all of a sudden, like, one day just stopped asking for anything. No more toys. Unless it's, like, something essential, like, oh, my underwear ripped. I need a new one. Like, I can't just go out wearing no underwear, for example, right? So stuff like that, of course, I still ask for. But for Christmas and birthdays, when my family asks what I want, I literally say nothing. I haven't had... Kind of sounds sad, but it's not, because I choose it this way. I haven't had, like, a Christmas/birthday gift since I was, I don't know, like 13 or something. Which, in hindsight, compared to a lot of other people, was still not too long ago. It's like, what? Man, math is not working, but you guys can do it for me. I hate math. His frugal awakening. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean... And the thing is, my family doesn't get... I actually tell them not to get me anything, or else I actually get kind of, like, mad if they do. Because if I wanted something, it's usually a very specific thing. Like, for example, like, oh, I want a mouse. And if my family just gets me, like, any mouse, if it's not the mouse I want, I kind of be like, oh my gosh, you bought this, like, this really expensive mouse, and you wasted your money, and it wasn't good. You could have bought a cheaper mouse for this price, and it would have been better, blah, 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 you know? I do that, and... So I tell them, like, in advance, like, look, if you get me anything, I would actually be bad, because I probably could find something that's better and it's cheaper, and it would actually be worthwhile. So my family's like, okay, fine. They don't get me anything because I tell them not to. But yeah, it's not like when I do want something though, I probably just ask, like, hey, could I have this? The one thing that my family still does is, like, you know, buy a cake and have like a little birthday party just with family. I don't really like I only had one birthday party in my life, like a traditional one where you invite your friends and you have fun, that kind of thing. I only ever had one, and the rest I just did a small gathering with family, because I don't really mind. Smaller gatherings are always nicer though. Do you save math? Roscoe! Sustenance.